Good morning from the Nakdong River here in South Korea. This is the longest river in all of South Korea. And I was doing a little homework last night, doing a little studying, and this river actually plays a pretty significant role when it comes to the Korean War. It's really crazy to read. Like, the North Korean fighters almost did it. They almost captured the entire peninsula. You know, they captured Seoul and they just kept on moving south and pushing the South Korean fighters, the UN fighters and the American fighters, like all the way down to this area. But this is where they were held off, like right here at this point. I was reading a few North Korean fighters were able to cross over the river, but this was kind of where they were stopped, and then they were eventually pushed back. But you look at the map, they almost did it, and it's kind of crazy. You know, reading about Koreans' history, it's just sad. It's just sad that over centuries, mainly in the past like 100+ years, they've just had so many other people meddling in their business, starting with the Japanese in the early 1900s, and of course you have China and Russia and my country, and so they've always had people just like meddling in their business, and we'll talk about that a little later. The Japanese colonial period was pretty rough here. For now, we're gonna eat some breakfast and then I'm gonna get on the road. We're going to Daegu, and so I reached out to a guy on Warmshowers last night, and so all packed up. Let's eat some breakfast first. All right, they're doing some work right there, but I want to read to you what that Army general did during the Korean War. It's pretty epic. Man, this guy was the Rambo of his time. Let me read this. It says, "It is at this exact location during the Battle of the Busan Perimeter that the M26 Pershing tank commander, Master Sergeant Ernest R. Koma of the 2nd Infantry Division, single-handedly fended off repeated North Korean attempts to cross the river after units around him had withdrawn." So he just stayed here like a badass and fought the North Koreans. At one point, Koma, surrounded by an estimated 500 North Koreans, had to engage the enemy from outside the tank with machine gun fire at point-blank range. So he crawled out of his tank, was like, "I'm done." Starts firing at him with his pistol and grenades to hold off the advance. It says, following nearly 9 hours of fierce combat, he fought these dudes for 9 hours. Enemy attempts to destroy the tank by infantry attack finally ceased, and Koma withdrew 13 kilometers to the newly established American lines. So we fought him for 9 hours. 500 North Korean soldiers. They finally withdrew. He goes 13 kilometers to the new American lines, and it says Koma killed an estimated 250 North Korean troops, and he was only wounded in the leg and shoulder. What a badass. Wow. He's buried in Fort Knox, Kentucky, USA. Wow, what a story. What a story. Alrighty, so this is the plan for today. We're heading to Daegu. I hope I'm saying that right. It's about 65 kilometers away. And today I'm not gonna use the bike course. I'm not gonna stick to the bike path that goes from Busan to Seoul. I'm gonna cut through some small towns, I think. And well, for one, it's a lot shorter that way and less elevation, I saw. And two, I think it'd be nice to make sure no cars are coming. Good morning. But yeah, I think it'd just be nice to go through some towns. You know, the bike course is really nice, but it can get kind of boring after a while, just kind of going straight forever along the river with nothing to see besides a few trees on the side. But let's cut through some towns and see some people and see some restaurants and houses and things, and so that's what we're gonna do today. Good morning. My first bakery in Korea, but I'm not sure what's going on over here. Is that Russia? I don't know. I'm not really familiar with those flags. Doesn't look like they got too many options. Hello. Let's see. What is this one?
Beef.
Uh-huh. Oh.
This is cheese.
Beef, cheese. Okay. What is in this one?
Potato.
Potato? Ooh. Apple?
Apple jam.
Oh, cool. I'll try one of those.
Huh?
One?
Apple jam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is definitely like an import store somewhere. I don't think it's Korean. Oh, that is definitely not Korean. Where are all these products from?
From Russia.
Oh, this is okay. Oh, Russian goods. From Uzbekistan. So, are there many Russians here? Are there many Russians in this town?
Yes.
Yeah? Who would have known? Can you tell me, it's Russia,
Russia, Kyrgyzstan,
Kyrgyzstan,
Uzbekistan,
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
Wow, okay. Thank you. Interesting. When I turned the camera off, he was like, why are you here? I think he meant like, why am I in this city? Like, why, or, you know, why am I visiting his shop? Well, I mean, look at it. Look at his place. It has bread all over it, and I like me some bread, so I didn't expect to go into like an international place like that, but let's see if it's any good. Let's try the little apple bread, apple jam, covered in powdered sugar. Just bread right now, kind of dry. Well, still only bread. Oh man, that is some dense bread. That is. No, still only bread. Ugh. Where's the apple at? All right, next bite is definitely gonna have tons of this apple jam in it. More like applesauce. I wouldn't call that a jam. That's applesauce right there. That's good. Alrighty, let's try this thing. It kind of looks like a crepe. It's real light, and it says there's beef inside of it. So let's give it a go. Kind of looks like a risoles in Indonesia too. Okay. Okay. That's not too bad. Like a pancake, like a crepe, you know. And then on the inside, it's just ground beef and onion. That's pretty good. How are you?
How are you?
Good.
Russia?
No, America.
America.
Korean?
Korea, Russia.
Cycling.
Россия, sir.
Huh?
Россия. Здравствуйте. Россия.
Russia?
Yeah,
Really? In you?
I'm from Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. Okay. How long have you been here?
Путешествует он, смотри,
2 years?
красавчик. Здрасте.
Seoul, Busan.
Very good. Bye-bye.
Hey.
What's your name?
My name is Nick.
Nick.
Nick K. What is your
Vlogger.
name?
Yeah.
Vlogger. What is your name?
My name is Vladimir.
Vladimir.
Yes.
So she's from Russia. So many Russians here too.
This is Russia, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan.
Really? Okay. In this town or everywhere? In this town? Alrighty, let's go try some Kyrgyzstan food, Kyrgyzstani food, however you say it. Let's change it up. Cafe Borsuk. I wonder what Borsuk means.
Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Kazakhstan, okay. How many years? How long? 1 year, 2 years, 3, 2, 3,
Young.
3, okay.
Yeah.
3, nice, okay. With family, mama, papa?
아니,
Which one?
한달.
Ah, wow, okay. How old are you?
몇 살이요? 25개.
25. Okay, okay. All right, thank you. That's what we got here. We got some hot chili oil, hot chili sauce, sriracha sauce, and more and sriracha mayo. Okay. What else can you get in here? You got some cake. What is this?
Some big old sausage.
Yeah, that's a huge sausage. What is that? Chicken stock or something? Pistachios. Wow, okay. Alright, look at that. That's a lot of food. Okay, and then we got some sort of bread dish over here. Okay, okay. And then, not sure what's in that. So, tea. Oh, for here?
No.
Okay. Ah, okay, so the tea just goes in the bowl. Okay. And then just eat this, just eat it.
네네네네. 이거예요.
Okay.
이거 같이 조금 맛있어요.
Oh, here?
네.
Okay.
많이 아니에요.
Little bit.
네네네.
A little sugar in the tea, maybe. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. And this, you just eat it. Okay, just kind of eat it as is. Nice. Is that cheese? Cheese?
cheese
No.
cheese 몰라요.
No. It's just kind of like white bread. There's something in the middle, but I don't know what that is. Butter? Sesame seeds? I don't know.
그냥이에요.
Okay.
드세요.
They dropped off a little ramekin full of some jalapenos, which is kind of rare. I haven't seen that since Texas. But let's crack into this stew. Looks pretty damn good. Real tender. Has all these green flakes on it, these green seasonings. Not sure what kind of herb that is, but you can taste it. Onions have some, look like maybe some chili powder or something on it. Let's get a good bite. Onions, chili powder. Wow, that's pretty freaking good. That was a little bit too much for me, so I'm gonna take it to go. So put it in my little container here. Whew, that was good though. Be a nice snack for the road. $48K to go. Looks like I'm on the highway. All right, lunch taken care of. Back on the road. Had to jump on the highway there for a little bit. Didn't really want to do that, but back on the side road. Got about 45 kilometers or so to Daegu, and so we'll see how long that takes. Happy about the weather. It's nice and cloudy today, a lot cooler than yesterday. Feeling good. And yeah, let's just keep going. Little update for you. It's a pretty cool sight. So the statue down below, it says, you know, something like in memory of 1,232 people who lost their lives. I'm not sure if it was just from the city or what, but you know, something like 3 million people lost their lives during the Korean War. That's crazy. 3 million people. And like I was mentioning earlier, like it seemed like the North Korean army had almost successfully taken the whole peninsula at one point, and then the South Koreans and the Americans and the UN forces were able to push back, even going far into North Korea today. And so eventually settling on the 38th parallel. Not sure if I'll be able to go to the DMZ. That'd be pretty cool, but I think it's just one of the saddest things about Korea is that it's split up into two. You know, it used to not be that way. It used to just be Korea, and then that's what Japan colonized from 1910 to 1945. And then after World War II, the Soviets were in play, China was in play, the US was in play, and then the north side, they wanted to become communist, the south side wanted to be a democracy, and that's kind of where the start of the Cold War begins. And yeah, kind of the rest is history there. It's just really sad that, you know, one nation is split up into two right now. It's basically North Korea and South Korea, they share similar cultures, or the same culture, same language, everything, but just different ideologies and different governments and whatnot. And so that's a shame. It wasn't always like that. It's not like back home in the States you have like North Carolina, South Carolina, or North Dakota, South Dakota, which I was reading. So West Virginia and Virginia, two states in America, they were split on ideological differences. That of being, could you own a person or not? And so back during the Civil War, some American history real quick, West Virginia, the region, the counties in Virginia that didn't support owning people, they created their own area called West Virginia and fought for the Union. Virginia fought for the South, and when the Union eventually won, West Virginia was like, nah, I'm not gonna go back to we're not gonna go back into one state. We're just gonna be our own again, because you guys were for the owning, buying and selling of human beings. Crazy. But it's a sad reality here, unfortunately, in Korea, that it's split up into two, and they are night and day. I love watching videos about North Korea on YouTube. It's one of the most fascinating places to me, honestly. The Hermit, what was it called? The Hermit Kingdom. You know, if I could go there one day, I'm not going to, but I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. But all right, let's get on out of here. Back on the bike path. We made it. Welcome to Daegu. I made it. Nice little city waterfall right here. Isn't that nice? It's nice. The mist feels really good too. All right. I'm about to be at the Warmshower place. As you can tell, it's a huge city. Tons of skyscraper apartments. So, ready to get off the bike, take a shower, and clean up, that's for sure. Alright, before we make it to the Warmshowers place, let's get some fruit. I just passed by this street and there's tons of fruit stands, and that way I don't show up empty-handed too. Got some plums, tomatoes. Some plums sounds good. I haven't had plums since Taiwan last year. How much are the plums?
Oh, okay.
10. Okay. And the orange? Oh, 10? Okay. Let's do 1. Okay. More sweet, not sour at all, but super sweet. I don't know, I like a little bit of like tanginess to it, a little bit of sourness to my oranges. I don't know why. These are just really, really sweet. Pretty good though. Damn. Never seen a fountain in the middle of a river like that. That's pretty cool. But it lights up at night too. So, my warm showers is somewhere in the middle of these big old apartment complexes. Hey, I think I see you. Hey, got a little waterfall in here too. Hey yo, hey yo. Alright, so I just walked in. Let me give you my first impressions of the place. I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. Men, thank you for letting me stay here. I'm guessing this is my room. Simple. Yep. Awesome. I love it. Wow. Okay. Big open living room, kitchen. He is a Warriors fan, it looks like. And not a bad view. So I'm up on the 14th floor. Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy it here. Thank you so much for letting me stay here, and I'm just gonna bring up all my stuff and take a shower, clean up, and just relax. And so I think this is gonna be the end of this video, and I'll probably start like a Daegu food tour. Hopefully the Warmshowers host tonight, maybe we can get out and he can show me around and we can go get some good food. But more to come from Korea. If you haven't yet and you're enjoying these videos, you can always subscribe. That really does help the channel. Leave a comment, like, do all that jazz, so really does help. So this is, you can just get the table all dirty then, huh? Nice.
Last time I lost guests, I bring them here too. So he
remembers something. Okay. So this is Min. This is my Warmshowers host, and he just got off work and he took me straight to a Korean barbecue place, and I'm super stoked. And also his buddy J-Ho, right?
Yeah, Daegu.
J-Ho, all right. J-Ho and Min, and I'm excited. In a lot of ways, when I think of Korean food, the first thing that comes to mind is Korean barbecue, always. Of course, there's bibimbap and things like that, and soup, but when I think Korean food, I'm thinking this. What kind of meat is this?
Pork.
This is pork?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of random part.
Okay, just
Not random. Kind of random part.
Gotcha. Oh, nice. Thank you.
Here we go.
Kombe.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I learned that one on the ferry coming over here. I met a group of people and they were drinking on the ship too. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's the thing too. In Korea, they just like drop off a ton of small plates. A lot of veggies, a lot of small things.
All pickles.
Oh, so these are all the pickles you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, tomato.
Tomato. Okay.
I think one of these is radish.
Radish. Okay.
And this one is flour.
All different kinds. It's amazing.
This one is one of my favorite things in here.
So you say you love this place because of all the pickles?
Yeah. Like, I mean, all the beef or pork kind of same. Like, and all the restaurants. I mean, different varieties. But
this is what makes the difference?
Special.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's why I love it.
Nice. All right. And the good thing about eating Korean food with Koreans, they're going to show you how to do it.
Pork.
Okay. Pork.
Garlic.
What kind of sauce is that?
Samjang. Bean paste.
Bean paste. Okay.
Whatever you want.
And then whatever kind of pickle.
For me.
That's your favorite over there? Okay. And then,
And this one too.
okay, they grill the veggies in here. Nice.
Here's the thing. One bite.
One bite, okay. Just like sushi, right? Just all in one. Well, that's how you do it. Okay. It's my turn. I got to do that too. That's good. Man, they just keep bringing it, and it's all freaking delicious. It's so good. And these are all just vegetables, right?
It's not a pine tree. Pine tree roots.
Does he sell this whole thing?
하시는 거예요? Display.
Oh, just for display, just for decoration, huh?
Yeah.
That was freaking amazing. First dinner here in Daegu.
Awesome. 요 1인분이랑 쌈장만
The original one. Okay. Or they look like sweet potato fries too.
Resta.